guys? DOORdash here. Sorry for the bad lighting. It's getting late, and it was on my mind. I wanted to talk to you guys today because I wanted to go into should you or shouldn't you consider using the glitch if it's available. I'm hearing now that the glitch might be patched. I don't know. I'm not 100% certain. I haven't tried it in a while, but it really was just sitting here thinking as I was driving and working and I'm filming a ride along and everything like that, and it got on my mind. I said, should I use it? Should you use it? And everybody says no, yes, no, and I think to myself, you know something? The first thing I think the glitch brings into focus is this app, this thing we know as the gig economy. You cannot apply anything that you already know to this because it's brand new. That's this glitch, the fact that it even exists, a backdoor to circumvent something is insane when you look at it in terms of business. Now, what we've learned, at least if you've paid close attention and you've been watching everything that's coming out and you're watching all the conversations, I've been hearing this for months, I've been hearing this from all sorts of people all over the place, but collectively, what's coming into focus about DOORdash, at least in my purview, is that DOORdash is a gambling app more than it's a money-making app. And the people that created the app created it as a way to gamble to make money, but do it in a way where DOORdash is the house. They're making the vig, they're making the money, they're making the cut, they got the odds stacked in their favor. And we are the players gambling against DOORdash, being forced to gamble against ourselves, being forced to just gamble. And in a sense, it's like a lot of people are going to get broken. A lot of people are going to get hurt. A lot of people aren't going to understand this. A lot of people are going to apply business principles to it like I did when I first began. And if you don't evolve with it, if you don't understand it, if you don't look at it, and if you don't start looking at everything it's doing, the way it's designed, you will start losing, and you could lose big. You could lose your life. This is the game, so to speak. And that's what's kind of coming into focus, that this is a game where we are being asked to gamble every step of the way. So when you go and start to think, should I use the glitch or shouldn't I? There's obviously, it's multifaceted or multi-layered. Number one, is Top Dasher important to you? Is the priority program important to you? And do you have the basically the players club? That's what's coming, the players club, where you can, the more you play, the more money you lose to the game, the more they reward you, the longer they let you play, and they let you play with a little bit better odds than everybody else. But in the end, they're still rigged for the in favor of the house, maybe. It just depends how good you are and how well you can do it, unless you're owner of the glitch. But if you own the glitch, if you're using the glitch, you're turning the odds on the house, at least, for a little while, right? Until they deep six you. It's not illegal to use the glitch, besides what you may have heard. It's like card counting. It's not illegal, but DOORdash can say, no, sorry, not here. We're gonna ask you not to play anymore. And then you're gonna leave, and then you can go to the Grubhub casino, which is a little different, and Uber and Instacart, all these places. They're all built on that premise, it seems, or at least DOORdash is really built on that premise. And it seems like Grubhub, UberEats are all kind of slowly buying into the DOORdash method. But if you look at early Grubhub, you look at early UberEats, they were designed differently. But the question I'm asking right now, and the question that is at the tip top of this video is, should you use the glitch? And the answer to that is this. Does it serve a benefit to you? And then you have to do a risk analysis on it. What's the benefit? What's the potential downside and upside to this? Now, one might say that's pretty easy. Well, you can get deactivated, except it's not. Because see, DOORdash asks you to make bets all along. Every time you do a delivery, you're making a bet. You're betting that that customer will not report that order missing, which they can very easily do, and DOORdash will very easily allow them to do. So the risk of that happening is actually higher, much higher than we ever thought. So merely doing an order and delivering it is higher risk. Now, some people like myself, I got body cam, I've got dash cam, I've got all these cameras all around videotaping everything. I'm sending messages. I'm doing several layers of verification that I'm doing the order, but it's still possible I could get deactivated for not delivering an order that I delivered. It's still possible. It's still a risk. It's still a risk that any number of things could happen out here. Is that I could have bad directions, I could, you name it. There's a risk with everything we're doing of deactivation built into this app. So, when you go in and say, well, if I use the glitch, I could get deactivated, but here's the real equation you have to ask yourself. If you don't use the glitch, and you believe Top Dasher and priority orders and the platinum, gold, silver are important to you, and you're going to pursue it, well, the real risk equation is this. If you pursue that, what we've learned is that more likely than not, the people out there that are telling you, yeah, I ran my car off the cliff, the multiple dashers I've talked to in my area who say identify themselves as top dashers, and then literally I have like 3 people I've talked to in my area that got top dashers, worked hard at it, and then their car blew out on them. And then they were like, I couldn't even use it. I was out for like 3 weeks of the month, and then I didn't get it the next month. That's a real story. That's a real thing. So if you do that, and let's just say maybe month 1 it doesn't happen, but you continue pursuing it and chasing it and thinking you need it and thinking you need it for Dash Now or whatever the value is you see in those programs. The risk you have is that you're going to lose an asset that you have money invested in, which doesn't just stop you from working DoorDash, it stops you working from all apps. Now on the flip side, if you use the glitch and you save the miles on your car, you save the wear and tear on your car, and you still get all of the benefits that you believe you're going to get, access to programs, but you're giving up a little bit of the time you have to give up off the road to use the glitch, but you're at risk of deactivation. But say you get deactivated, you still have a car because you haven't run your car into the ground because you didn't have to do the miles that you would have done. You didn't have to put all the wear and tear on the vehicle that you had to do. You didn't put the personal risk out there of getting in an accident and backing in and out of 100 parking lots. So the question really isn't that simple. The question really is, it's like, what is your risk tolerance? Because in one, it looks simple. But in one, if you pursue the programs and you blow out your car, you get in an accident and you get injured, whatever, any countless of those things happen, that doesn't just stop you from working the app, DoorDash, it stops you from working any app at all, possibly even taking you out of working a W-2 if you got injured. Or maybe you can't get to a W-2 now, to go get yourself back on your feet. Or you use the glitch, you make money, you save your car, you get ahead, you save some money, and then maybe you lose access to the app. And if you do, well, at least you can now go work Grubhub, Uber, and you continue, of course, building that. Get on the wait list, build them up. Keep understanding the risk that you have and keep mitigating that risk. So if I was you, first of all, identify if you think the glitch can get you something valuable. And then I'm not going to tell you what to do. So if you thought I was going to tell you use it or not, I'm not telling you. I'm saying this to me is what you have to think about. Then come to your own conclusion, do what you think is right, do what you think is going to give you the best outcome, and go from there. Anyways, guys, hope you enjoyed the video. As always, stay safe, stay profitable, and Dad Dash will talk to you soon.